Here's Marcia Jean.
You hear what I said, hon?
You better explain it again, hon, for the camera.
It says right here about Milwaukee, Wisconsin, don't jaywalk because it's illegal.
Well, tell us what we're doing here.
We're here waiting for Chuck and Kathy because their train's due to arrive in about 12 minutes.
And where are we?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the train station.
Are we going to capture them on film when they get off the train?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
So you better pack it up, huh?
It looks like this could be it. The train coming in from Winona. And here they come. A full face. Well, greetings.
Hi guys.
Right on time.
Yeah, right.
How are you?
Okay. I chugged him, but he's busy. Oh, I thought we were on film too.
Here we are at the White Lace Inn, and Marcia making her way into the room.
Hello, cowboy.
How doing?
Fine. It's very quaint, isn't it?
Here I am in the mirror, as you can well see, with my new ping hat.
Ping pong.
And now let's check around the room a little bit. You can see the bathroom, sitting chair with stool, and our little balcony. Not much to speak of, but something, certainly. And our wonderful bed.
Bob.
Yes, yes. And all of the other appointments as we look about the room. And Marcia's now turned on the bathroom light,
Yeah.
shower, etc. And here's the White Lace Inn from the front. Porch area. And the little cottages in the back. And here I am in front of our little cottage here. Behind me is the accommodations for Chuck and Kathy, who are up on the upper deck here, perhaps on the back side, however. And off over my right-hand shoulder here, we can see the lovely gazebo, where we might at some point choose to take our leisure. That's it for now. Goodbye. So, how are your accommodations, sir?
Oh, they're very adequate, thank you.
Well appointed?
Well appointed, but my tape doesn't work.
Your tape doesn't work?
My radio tape thing doesn't work.
Ah.
I was going to put something in for you guys and it won't play, so I'll have to give it to you so you can play it in your tape.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I shall ascend the stairs now to inspect the interior of your dwelling.
I'll go in and get my clothes on.
All right. Please do.
Enter at our humble abode. Yes, please, please,
thank you.
Kommen Sie hinter bitte.
Well, who is this over here? Is this the maid?
Yes, this is the maid.
Ah, Katrina.
She's the French maid that I brought over.
Ah, your personal maid, huh?
Yes.
My personal maid, let me see, check this out.
Ah, the fainting couch.
Do you feel faint, huh?
No, it's just tired.
Tired, huh?
Oh, it's very comfy, very comfy. Very good, very good.
This is the tape you were talking about?
Yes.
Which doesn't work. And look at that bed.
Look at that bed.
Gee, do you think we can get up on it?
I think so.
It looks a little high.
I think we can get on.
That is something you can manage.
Yeah. See?
Ah, yes.
Oh, it's firm, just like we like it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember to take the slip covers off first.
Yes, sir.
Should I read the rock?
Yes, please.
This rock, this here rock,
Uh-huh.
this here one, says, please remove the decorative pillow covers for sleeping, ... Regular pillowcase is under the case, ... Heart.
Aha. Perhaps you should don your hat so we can see your new piece of apparel.
My new hat.
You're on the mantle.
Ah. Very handsome. Ah, debonair. Yes, to the max.
No, I'm Chuck. Debonair, he was the other guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
She? Where's Marcia?
don't know.
She has not yet arrived upon the scene?
No, she hasn't.
We can check the door to see. Is she coming?
I don't know. Let me see.
Well, we shall seek her out at the present time.
No, she is not here.
Good morning. This is the second day of our vacation. We're sitting here at the White Lace Inn, preparing for a tour of Door County today. We will be following the advice given on a tape we've been asked to preview. We'll slide up one side of the county and down the other. Perhaps enjoy a fish boil on the way. The others are preparing themselves in their room, in their boudoir, before we embark on a wonderful journey, an exploration of ancient Door County. So, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Good morning.
Look what you forgot.
What did I forget?
This little book. Do you know where the map is?
No, I don't. I have the tape, however.
You have to have that little map that goes with the tape.
Oh, I have that somewhere. Are we ready for our journey?
We're ready for our journey.
Where's Chuck and Kathy?
Don't know.
And here they come. The late risers this morning.
Sure, Rick.
Ready for today's adventure?
Oh, highly ready.
All right, this is the second day of our vacation, you know.
Yeah.
No, don't say it.
Day
I brought my
two.
back brace because I
Day two?
have a
Let's check out this van from the inside.
Medicine.
Okay, there's Kathy.
Come on, are we guys ever going?
We got that on tape.
Put my key in here real quick. I forget we come over a tour.
These are some of the goodies here in the back.
Yeah, you mean Kathy and
No, he's got it.
Yeah, these are the real
those
goodies.
are the real goodies right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, I've got this one.
Hi.
Good.
Hi.
I couldn't find my go
Whoever
guide.
tapes Rick.
Rick
He
takes.
tapes himself.
Rick tapes Rick.
Show us, Rick.
Are you ready, Chuck?
I'm ready.
They don't believe that I can tape myself. But as you can well see,
All three of us ready? I believe! I believe!
now they believe.
Yes, now I believe.
Well, we're about ready to embark, so
Okay.
till later.
There's a.
How do you get your voice to do that?
Somebody gave me a good kick this morning.
See what these girls are doing back here.
We're looking at the maps and tourist guides.
I'm waiting for the tape to catch up.
What a profile.
Chuck.
She filming it.
What do you think, Kathy?
I think their voices are going to be shot for the rest of the day.
And that concludes our Honor of America.
And here come the bikers in the state park, enjoying their little jaunt on a sunny Monday afternoon. Hi guys,
Hi, Ricky. Hi, Ricky.
having fun?
Having fun.
Chuck, having fun yet?
I hate vacations.
And there they go. Guys,
Hi, we're still here.
okay, good.
Going through the deep forest.
Deep dense forest.
I was just kidding about hating vacations, Rick.
Okay, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. There they go.
Stand up.
Okay, we're at the lighthouse.
Stand up in all the tough places.
They're all standing up in all the tough places. And we're right near the water, right near the bay. Here's MJ's head. Hi MJ.
Hi, RJ.
How doing?
Fine.
And behind her is the cool blue waters. And we finally made it to the beach. Whitefish Beach or something like that. Hi guys!
Hi.
How do you like the beach?
It smells.
Is it groovy?
Yeah.
Where's Marcia?
I don't know.
Where do you think Marcia is?
Here comes Marcia. She's just getting her fanny pack on now.
No, I don't want a picture of a bird. They're dolls. I've seen them in every book I've ever seen.
Here we are at Cave Point. Chuck! Where's Cave Point? Yes, yes. Yes, now what is this game called, gentlemen?
Hand and foot. It was taught to us by Lila and Hugh McKay many years ago.
There's the hand.
It is a derivation.
Or should I say the two hands?
It is a derivation of canasta taught to us by Bess McKay
And
when we
Marcia's
were
really
children.
thinking here. Chuck is trying to give the history of the game, but nobody's listening.
No.
Let's examine the table. Look at those books over there. Oh my word. I don't think we stand a chance, Chucky.
Not at this point.
Yes, here we are. What day is it today, Chucky?
Today's 26th
26th?
July.
Looks like the
95.
25th on here.
The 26th.
Are you sure?
It's Tuesday the 25th. I lied.
I thought so. My camera never lies. Unless I don't have the date set right.
I
Did
see.
it? Yes.
We're in Escanaba now.
Okay, we got you downtown. What more do you want?
And we're looking for
A Swedish place.
a Swedish place. Or something. Some reasonable facsimile.
Here's Dan's cold beer.
Well, Chuck, what do you think of Escanaba so far?
It's a city.
Like any other?
A city like any other.
Uh-huh. What are the highlights?
The fact that Marcia won't listen to our directions, it has to go through Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And then she obeys immediately?
immediately.
It's the power of women.
Power of the word of women.
This is a long main
That's the back of
It's
Kathy's
a
head
big
up there.
town, huh?
big city.
Hi, Chucky! Here we are on the wonderful shores of Lake Michigan. Here are the girls. Yes, sir. In their bare feet. And here's Chucky, gazing out across the placid waters.
Hi, Marcia.
What you doing?
Chucky, look. Marcia's taking pictures. Don't lose the camera.
Ha ha.
Hey, Rick. What? What's she gonna do to keep warm? I don't know. Does she have a sweatshirt? Oh, look, there goes the FedEx truck. It's gonna beat us to Mackinac.
And here is the Mackinac Bridge, connecting the UP with the LP, so to speak. We're on our way now to Mackinac Island. And there's the Grand Hotel. And here they come. As we head to the inn on Mackinac. And up to my right is the fort on Mackinac.
Hi, sir.
Who are these guys?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
We're on our bikes now, sort of. And here's the gang. Hi, Chucky.
Hi, Ricky.
Bye, Chucky.
Bye, Ricky.
Here I am at Arch Rock. As you can see, as I pan about, the Great Breccia Formation above my shoulder. The softer limestone was washed away as the lake waters receded, leaving this arch, which one day will fall, leaving
Fallen arches.
one day.
One day.
They hear the water lap up against the shore.
We're on the Mackinac Trail. Hi, Ricky.
Hi, guys. Marcia's heading my way now.
Gonna take over the camera.
Gonna take over the camera.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready, Marshall?
Ready.
1, 2.
There's an enemy ship offshore. Hit it, Chuck! That ship is taking water. It is taking water.
We fired our guns and the British kept a coming. There wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where the rapids wouldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Hip, hip, hey, hip, ho, hip, hey, ho, ho.
That's the story of the War of 1812.
It all began here at the British landing on the island of Mackinac.
Bravo, bravo. And here comes the wild and crazy boys. Wow, that was great, wasn't it, Kathy?
That was great.
Then you'll get a perspective of down there. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes, perspective of down there. And here's Marsh trying to get ready for a picture.
Don't let him out yet.
Photo op, photo op.
You have to face me up for the picture.
And here's the fort at Mackinac.
Clinch and Tara.
Who's going to do it? I didn't hear it. I was waiting to see who's going to do it.
You missed all 3 times.
All right. How you doing? Good. How's your ears?
That hurt.
Ready? Set!
No, fire.
Fire!
All right.
Here we are at the buffet at the Grand Hotel. And Marcia Jean. Hi, Marcia. Here's the shot.
18th green.
18th green. And he blows it. Your turn. Here on the lawns beneath the Grand Hotel of Mackinac. Oh, what happened, Marsh? And here they come through the cedar forest. The dappled sunlight on their brows.
Hey, Marsh, you dropped your
A
ball.
cool breeze blowing in their faces. Hi, guys.
Hi, Ricky.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Ricky.
Till later. Here's the little parlor of the inn at Mackinac, near our room. Fireplace. As you move about, our corner room, where you look out onto the porch and the main street at Mackinac. And here comes Marcia out of our room.
Hi, Ricky.
Where
We're in
you-
the turret.
Yes, turret.
Our
And where-
room is right off the balcony here.
Where are you headed now?
I have to find Kathy and Shaw.
And then
Get some coffee, maybe.
on down to the coffee.
Check for fudge.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
And here's the outside of the inn at Mackinac. And across from the hotel we have the bay. A little bit windy and a little bit hazy on the horizon. And look who's coming. Marcia's just picked herself up a little cup of coffee and is coming over to see her Ricky G.
Hi, dear.
Hi, dear. What's happening?
I'm to see Blake front.
Aha. A menagerie of images seen. Here we are in the butterfly house.
Look at all the ones under here, Marcia.
Here we are. July 28th. It's Friday.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Rick.
Have a nice trip across.
Okay.
And a last look at the streets of Mackinac. Before our departure on the 9:30 boat. Here we are on the Starline deck. Here, that is. Waiting for our boat to arrive. And here we have Lagang. Passing the time, reading the town crier and waving to the cameraman. Here's Kathy in front of the old-time photos, gazing at the wonderful portraits. Well, we made it a day early, but we're here,
We're here.
back in Naperville.
Yes.
Where'd Kathy go?
Right here.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
I'm here too. I made it too.
She decided to stay with us.
All the way, huh?
Finish the trip.
Hey, Ricky.
Yes.
We finished the 25 questions.
Yes, and what did you think of them, Chucky?
It was an arduous job to finish them.
But it was a responsibility you could not shirk,
That's
having
That's true.
now
That's
reached
true.
this 25-year
Yeah, and as we start
plateau.
the second, we have to go back and renew the contract, charge
Exactly.
our batteries, and begin again.
And
I
Marcia,
couldn't get back to the train.
what did you think?
I thought they did a fine job.
Uh-huh.
Yes. They were a little reluctant at times, but they finished the task admirably.
Reluctant? At what point were we reluctant?
A few times here or there, they had to postpone answers.
Yeah, because they were brainers.
Took a little too much thought, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them were no-brainers, and they were easy. It was the brainers we had to take a time out because it was late.
Uh-huh.
It was late when we said, time out. This is a brainer. We don't want it now.
We'll handle it tomorrow night on the veranda.
And we did.
What do you think, Kathy?
Think?
Uh-huh.
This is a vacation. Was I supposed to think?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no wonder your answers didn't make sense.
Well, some of them I thought about, some of them just came easily. I just had an automatic answer.
This was the alternative to the book of the questions, but a way to honor you for your wonderful 25 years of
Yes.
It was
marriage.
very original.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
very thought-provoking.
I hope I don't find the book they found those questions in.
I think we'll publish it, right?
Yeah.
It
Well-
brought back memories of things I had forgotten.
Ah, yes.
But
That's
yeah,
what it's
things-
supposed to do.
Yeah. Like what? It also shocked you.
A few things like switching seats.
I forgot.
At 70 miles an hour.
And I'll always be thinking of my Christmas lights this year.
Oh, Marcia.
Oh dear.
Private
That's
joke.
all we can say.
What a nasty woman, huh?
Yeah.
It's going? It's recording? All this time? Well, here I say adieu. The end of the trip has come at last. And tomorrow we shall all say adieu at the train station. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you'll be on the right track.
On the right track, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've gathered here on the veranda,
The veranda.
veranda.
and we're going to talk a little bit about the highlights of the day. Things that really impressed you. Kathy?
On Monday.
On Monday, yes.
On Monday.
In Sturgeon Bay and
Sturgeon Bay.
Now wait a minute. Time out. We didn't talk about last night this way. Why can't we talk about last night's highlights?
okay.
Chuck, why don't you start out?
Let's start with last night's highlight.
The two highlights of the day after meeting you guys, of course.
Of course, that's
That was
number
a
one.
highlight. That's a taken for granted highlight. The two highlights of the day yesterday had to be coming to the White Lace Inn.
Yes, I think it's the best.
Marvelous, marvelous.
Yep, I
You
think
guys did well.
it's beautiful here. And I think the second highlight was going down to the, I forgot what it's called, the inn at Cedar, the inn at Cedar, and having that delicious little snack and seeing a professional guitar player who played the entire meal. It was wonderful.
And what did it give? The atmosphere?
Ambiance, isn't that the word, Rick?
Yes.
We had a lot of ambiance last night.
And Marcia?
The highlight for last night?
Yesterday, yes.
Or yesterday?
And last
Just
night.
seeing that bearded man come off the train.
That bearded stranger.
Yes, waiting for that train and the lateness of it all. But
Yeah,
it was all worthwhile.
late again,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Late again, but the dinner was fantastic.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
What was the word?
Ambiance.
Ambiance.
It had that certain ambiance. And Kathy?
The same.
Ambiance?
Yes.
The ambiance?
The room is lovely. The bed is comfortable. And the lemonade was delicious, along with the food.
I'll take it from
Mm-hmm.
How about being with me?
Well, that's an unspoken.
Okay, all right.
That's
We
just
won't
a given.
speak about it, is what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
And for you, Richard.
Yes, and for me, Richard.
Yes.
The highlight was the stereoscope.
Oh,
A magnificent story. So intriguing, and it had that little something.
the ambiance?
The ambiance was certainly part of it.
And who led you through the story to help you?
Chucky led me through the story so I could understand what was going on.
Yes. And do we want to talk about the theme?
It was a little bit risque.
Wasn't something about bliss?
Bliss, yes.
Wedded bliss?
The cost of bliss.
It was
it was.
bliss, prenuptial bliss,
Ooh.
followed by postnuptial bliss.
Yes. But we didn't get to see that.
I'm
Oh.
Marsha.
Hi, Chuck.
I was just helping Ricky.
That's good. That's good. Good.
Yes, Yes, it was a lovely breakfast.
Yes, we're talking about today now, of course.
Right here in
What
the
is
White
today,
Lakes
by the way? Monday the
Monday.
24th.
Yes.
Yes,
Of
yes.
July.
And we're on vacation.
Yes, we know that.
And it was like a bed and breakfast here where you come down from your
Bed.
bed
To breakfast, right?
to breakfast, and we had a choice of many wonderful things. We liked the bread pudding very much.
Uh-huh.
Very much. That's what we really liked.
Kathy?
Soup was,
Yeah.
Scandinavian soup
the
you didn't care
rice
for?
I didn't even try.
Mm-hmm.
The hot chocolate was sweet.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have the orange juice. I don't know how it was.
I enjoyed the bread pudding as well. Chuck, did you have something else to say about breakfast?
Let's see, I ate it.
How about the ambiance?
The ambiance was nice.
Uh-huh.
The company was fair.
Uh-huh.
And then we found the mailbox.
And yeah, I had the orange juice and it was quite good. Kathy gave me her glass as well. The bread pudding reminded me a lot of our homemade coffee cake, torn into a sundry of pieces that we ate out of a bowl instead of off a plate.
Yeah.
And of course, there were some little peach, what would you call them, muffins? And there was also some
Chocolate
CC bread.
Uh-huh.
And Rick, what does CC stand for?
Cross country?
No, chocolate chip bread.
Ah, yes.
And that was the highlight of breakfast.
Okay.
Then, of course, we came outside and found the mailbox, and Kathy will tell you why we found the mailbox.
But mid-breakfast, I would just insert, of course, that we made the first of many blunders. We decided to accept on a trial basis
Oh, yes.
a tape,
A tape.
Marcia, take it.
a tour of what was it? Door County.
County.
Yes.
Yes. Mary here at the end said, "Here, you guys, you try this tape on the house, and you give us a critique." So
Which we are required to do.
we
tomorrow.
yes, we felt that we better listen to it all
And
the
we
way,
did. Yes.
so we could tell her the critique, and the boys will tell you what they feel.
Okay.
That's it?
Hi. We'd like to take you on a tour of Door County now.
Rick, was there a certain word that you can relate to this tape?
Well, now we are going to take you on the tour of Door County. Ha 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 ha.
And wasn't it of Door County?
Door County. And yes, it was a bit stilted, to say the least.
What about the volume?
And the volume, we had a hard time with. We were a maximum volume, barely audible at that level.
Yes.
Probably enough said about the tape.
But what about the old rugged cross, Chuck?
Well, the old rugged cross was certainly old, and it was certainly rugged, and I knew the words, and Marcia refused to tape Rick hollering the words to me so I could sing them back to you guys.
Ain't it a lie?
Well, I was very rudely cut off, but we have Kathy here.
The bike ride was a highlight.
Bike
It was
ride,
very
okay.
nice. I got to see a lighthouse, which was not a highlight. I expected something
Bambi.
taller.
Yes.
Bambi.
That's Chuck's highlight.
No, it wasn't. It's Marcia's.
But being out there in nature and biking
Yes.
around and
The wind
We have
blowing
Bambi.
The
freely
wind
through
blowing,
your
yes.
hair.
That's
That's it.
Uh-huh.
Their trees every day.
and Marcia, your highlight of the
My
day?
highlight of the day was also the bike ride. I really enjoyed going through the forest and along the bay, up and down the terrain.
And Chuck?
Well, I think it would have to be the bike ride as well. I never would have bet on the bay.
Uh-huh.
Although the hunt
Somebody-
for the buffet was quite
The
interesting.
hunt for the buffet was a unique experience as well, but I think the bike ride had to be the highlight.
Yes,
Then there was
and I would
a
agree with that.
shopping excursion.
A shopping excursion to where?
I forgot. Which of our many places? Sister Bay?
Sister Bay.
Sister
Bay.
Bay, Door County.
Sister Bay, Door County. There
The
was a
two-story
little,
shopping center.
Yes.
yeah, old country.
Yeah, that was very impressive to both Chuck and I as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, we'll sign off for now until tomorrow morning, when we're likely to see one or more of you guys
But we
at
did
that time.
see the Caves Point.
Yes,
Caves
Caves Point. That was the
Point.
second highlight. Rick convinced us that we had to go just how many more yards? 30 more yards. And if we hadn't, we
Do the
wouldn't.
Caves Point.
Here, I'll
Yes. Now, of course, if you are watching this, you will have already seen all of that.
Yes, yes.
So we'll sign off until tomorrow. Well, we're back. It was a day not unlike any other, except that there were a few things that made it a little bit different from any
Was
other.
it forgettable?
Unforgettable. First thing,
That's what
we pulled in for gasoline this morning, and what happened?
We pulled out.
Shortly
again.
after.
We pulled out from the gas station, didn't
Uh-huh.
And we saw it, yeah. And then
we? And we got
the-
about a quarter mile down the road.
And the
Yeah.
gas tank hadn't.
And Rick
registered
looked down.
full.
It was right after the rugged cross.
Yes, at the rugged cross, in
Rick
fact.
looked down and says, "Wait a minute. The gas gauge still says what it said before I filled it. What's wrong?" So he turned the machine off, then turned it back on, and was still wrong. So Marcia and Kathy, tell the camera and the person who's holding the camera, what's his name, the director, tell him what the problem was.
He didn't fill.
This was just the first of many little, what we might call misfortunes or faux pas or
today.
So
inconveniences.
he went back and filled.
Yes.
What had happened is Rickus had stuck the nozzle into the gas tank opening, the orifice as it were, and turned it on, and without realizing that it hadn't been switched on, he thought he filled the tank and went in and paid $17.97 for the gas he didn't buy.
Try 26.50, yes.
First.
$26.50 it was?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it said
With
7.
map and ice and all
Oh,
those things
okay.
added in.
So then we had to turn around and go back, and Rick had a receipt for it, so he convinced them what had happened, and of course he couldn't get that much gas into the van, so he got a refund.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, this is only the first of several unusual things that happened.
Then we tried out the tape.
Ah, yes.
The
A
tape.
delight, wasn't it?
The tape
Yes.
was something else.
Yes,
It
we've...
took us a long time to get rolling.
And of course,
Until we
wasn't
decided not to use
it
the
Rick
tape
that
to-
wanted to keep listening and backing up and listening and backing up?
So we did our own
Yes.
tour.
Yes.
And we finally got rolling on our own tour.
Yes.
Yes.
Without the tape. Well, we had the tape, but the tape wasn't really in sync with us.
No.
And then what happened?
Then things went well.
For a while.
Until we got done with the bike ride and everyone's really hungry and we decided to eat.
Yes.
Yes.
The buffet.
Yeah. And every
And we got there.
buffet we went to,
2:04 we arrived at the first buffet.
but they had closed at 2.
Yes.
Wouldn't let us in.
Nope. In fact, they'd already pulled all of the hot food off the tables.
So we sped down to the next locale,
Right, which was the wagon wheel.
the wagon wheel, and
Now, we could have eaten at other places, but I had made the mistake of saying the word
Smorgasbord buffet.
and that's all the boys
Yes.
could think of.
Thought of mashed potatoes and gravy.
Track line.
but the
Right.
problem is we never got the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Exactly.
And we also must mention on tape that our wives secretly, clandestine, planned to avert our eyes from the Sturgeon Bay buffet.
Uh-huh.
They made us take the fork in the road that would
Down
not
8th
allow us-
Street, that's right.
Yes. So we couldn't see it on the way out. Otherwise, probably the day would have gone impeccably well.
Right, and we could have just stayed here in Sturgeon Bay the day.
All day.
But we would have missed the bike ride and the Cave Point.
right.
And-
Now, we did get eventually to the wagon wheel, and what happened there?
Well, Rick got in a
First
tussle
buffet
with
we missed.
Rick got in a tussle with
Well-
the waitress.
It was 2:25 by this time.
Yes.
And
The
they
food was
had-
still sitting there.
But the buffet had closed at...
Rick turned the close sign to open and said, "Come on in, guys."
Well, the
we
young
did.
waitress would not let us eat anyhow. Had all this wasted food out there. We said we'd pay for it and eat it,
Rick
but she
pouted
said no.
and said, "Why didn't we come in stomping in there after him?"
So then Kathy and I played checkers a bit while we munched on chocolate chip cookies and other
Oh, there's
delights.
the other thing that went wrong
Yes?
today. We decided to stop at the Wagon Wheel Bakery and have
Ah,
some
yes.
cookies. And Kathy got a pecan roll, and Marcia
Uh-huh.
just mooched off the free stuff they had there, of course. And
You forgot how I cracked the ice earlier too.
oh,
Ah,
yes, yes,
After we got ice at the gas station.
yes.
Yeah.
She
Marcia?
wanted to break the ice up, so
Break the ice.
she picks up the dip container, and this soft, mushy dip container tries to break a chunk
Hey,
of
I wanted
ice.
Right.
soft mushy.
The bottom totally smashed.
Yes, it was really disappointing. I
Fortunately, we had a
no
plastic
sense.
bag to save it in. It would come in handy later on, however.
Oh yes, it would.
dip, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell him how I broke the ice. I took the cooler out in the middle of the gas station driveway. Took
Bang
the cooler
the cooler
lid and
in.
went chunk.
And the ice was broken.
Yes, it was.
Meanwhile, back to the smorgasbord.
Oh,
We're trying to
Which we
pay
didn't
for
get.
our treats
yes.
at the
and-
bakery.
At the bakery. And both cash registers were on the fritz.
Uh-huh.
And
So
I
just
couldn't-
another thing.
I couldn't give them the money. It took 15 minutes to pay for treats.
And then it was fish boil or no fish boil.
Yes. Of course, we saw the fish boil.
Yes.
Yes. And of course, we tasted fish boiled
Mhm.
white feet.
Yes.
White feet. White fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So after, let's see, we went away for a while, and that's when we went to that little shopping center. Nothing went wrong there, I don't believe.
No.
Yeah, we spent some money.
Yes. Backpack for Gavin.
Yeah.
Right.
Chuck preferred the green one, but the black one was purchased.
Rick preferred the green one too.
I preferred it as well,
But we
yes.
were purchasing it
For Gavin.
For Gavin.
Likes the
So
both
we went black,
and white.
yes.
Black.
Black and red.
Here we got something for Sarah Jeannie Beanie.
Yes.
You did?
Yes, a cooler.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, so
What do you
that's
mean? He did.
Something for Marcia.
Uh-huh.
And Marcia even did some Christmas
I
shopping.
got
That's right.
Christmas shopping done.
And then back for dinner. Now, did anything go wrong at dinner other
Rick,
than?
Rick did hang his head low when he saw it was an Oriental buffet. That
Yes,
But they had Swedish meatballs.
which weren't so good actually.
Mm.
And then our waitress was a little bit
So-so.
intimidating to Marcia, I think. What did she say?
Well, she thought that I had poured the foam off my iced tea into the coffee
Uh-huh.
cup, but she really was trying to figure out if I had 2 drinks, which we didn't know we were going to get charged for, you know.
Yes, and then we got charged for the dessert tray as well. Another thing that went wrong.
We did forget to talk about we wanted to have a fish boil
Yes.
in the afternoon.
This is one thing that went right, however.
We were sure that there must be one that we could have
Yeah, sit
Ah,
long.
yes.
at lunch. So we went back to the information
Fish
center.
Creek.
To
The
the
Viking.
information center.
About the Viking fish boil, yes.
Yeah.
At Fish Creek
Uh-huh.
to double check the fact
Yes.
that, isn't there a fish boil
All afternoon.
afternoon? And her answer was,
No! No! I
And
don't know why.
I don't know why.
and I don't know
I
why.
don't know why.
No.
But we did end up with a fish boil, did we not?
Oh yes.
Yes.
A delicious one at that.
Oh yes. It was very
Oh,
flavorful,
yeah.
wasn't it?
At
And it
5
didn't
o'clock.
taste fishy at all.
Looked like things were going to go all right for the remainder of the evening until we arrived at Whitefish Dunes, which was closed. But we sneaked in anyhow.
Every place we went today. Oh,
Yes.
it's Monday. We're closed.
And Cave Point.
Yeah.
But we got to see what we wanted to see. Yes, there we go. However, as we took the lakeside back, Marcia noticed in the book that all the shops,
We're closed.
yes,
Why were they closed?
It was
It's
after
Monday.
yes,
And all of a sudden, on the windshield, Rick goes,
yes, and look, lo and behold, a bird shat right on our windshield. Yes,
And that's how the day ended.
that's how the day ended, just as we were entering Sturgeon Bay once again. And on that note, I, believe that we shall leave you for the evening.
I think we highlighted
I
Uh,
think the evening's leaving us,
yes.
actually.
Say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.